Hi, I'm Dylan Richards. In New York, we have the United Nations and the best food from all over the world. Follow me as I search for the healthiest food in the 5 boroughs on Dylan's Lunchbox.
More crunch.
Very soon.
We're going to talk about the slices.
Juices of the orange is going to start to come out of it.
Flagship cheese.
Here's your burger.
Slide the opposite leg. I'm Tanya Sokobat for Dylan's Lunchbox.
And how you got into organic farming?
About American cuisine.
Who doesn't love Italian food? Chinese food is one of the oldest cuisines in the world.
We're here to find out what's in your lunchbox.
Hey Lunchboxers, if you're like me, you're always on the go. That's why I need quick snacks in a New York minute. In this episode, I'll show you how to find the healthiest, quickest snacks around, including desserts. Then I'll show you how to hit the gym and burn off those carbs. It's all happening on another great episode of Dylan's Lunchbox.
New York Restoration Project started in 1995. Our founder, Bette Midler, really had a vision for the city. She had seen so many of our public spaces being completely trashed, and she really started NYRP with this goal to make New York City a more inviting place, a greener place. We are in charge of 52 community gardens throughout the city, mainly in central Brooklyn, northern Manhattan, and South Bronx. What we like to do is really activate those spaces. So what we've done in our community engagement programming and our event programming is to include a lot of garden programs. We have something called City Chicken Institute, and our instructor comes in, teaches them the 101s of how to raise chickens in the city, which is very unique in New York City. And we're just providing a lot of cultural activation in our gardens, and that's one of our main goals, is to really grow community. One of our major projects is Million Trees NYC, and it's a partnership between NYRP and the New York City Parks Department. And the goal was to plant 1 million trees in 10 years by 2017, and we're way above our goal right now. And with the 1 million trees, we'll basically increase the canopy in New York City by 20%. You really can see the benefits. I mean, these spaces were vacant lots. They were breeding grounds for even drugs and crime. And when NYRP comes in and really renovates the spaces, it allows these underserved communities to come in, they can feel safe, they can really enjoy the outdoors.
The New Leaf restaurant has been here in its incarnation for about 10.5 years. The New York Restoration Project basically retooled, refurbished, made Fort Tryon Park the beautiful place that it is today. It's a historic park all the way from the Revolutionary War to the Rockefellers putting in the museum, the cloisters. Even George Washington was here. We're right at the beginning of the Hudson Valley. It's a very subtle and relaxing setting, as you can see. What the New York Restoration Project has taken abandoned garden spaces in New York, retooled them, making them more beautiful, friendly to the public. And same with the New Leaf restaurant. It had gone into the cobwebs, and now it's probably one of the destination restaurants in New York City. We have great relationships with farms in the Hudson Valley, the Catskills, Connecticut, New Jersey. It's just a plethora of really delicious local cuisine. All of our proceeds that go from the restaurant go to helping everyone in all 5 boroughs. Our customers really appreciate the mission that we have, the intensity that we put into our products, whether it's the type of ingredients that we use, to the point where we have a really good group in the kitchen that is really like-minded, making sure that the food really tastes good. This is where all the magic happens. Normally, we can serve anywhere from 150 to sometimes 500 people. We have Hudson Valley duck that's delicious. We have a fried calamari. I guess you could say our true signature is having things that are, salads, etc., that, you know, in the organic sense that come from the Hudson Valley that are just off the charts. The main thing is you're eating fresh vegetables. Most people have been so used to having products that are canned and you don't know where they've really come from or how long they've been on the shelf. Now people have finally, I guess, seen the light that, you know, all these great vegetables are healthy for you. You don't have to spend as much on healthcare as, you know, one of those topics, but at the end of the day, it's nice to have something that really sings a flavor and it's natural. I think it's a testimonial that everybody's, you know, coming along with the big picture. We hear on a daily basis, oh my God, I never knew this place existed. You can basically feel like you're vacationing in your own city, and it really lowers the stress level. And at the end of the day, not only are you getting to enjoy your experience, but you're also engaging in a meal that goes to helping others throughout the city, helping community gardens, and making New York a better place.
Today I'm with celebrity yoga instructor Gwen Lawrence. So what's in store?
Let's get down onto your belly. We're gonna go into bow pose. So you're gonna come all the way down. You're gonna slowly bend the knees, reach around and grab. I prefer the bottom of your shin if you can reach it. Good. You're gonna flex the feet. You're gonna use your leg power. By pressing your legs back, your upper body's gonna come up. Good. Flex the feet nice and hard. That's it. And lift it up. Straighten those arms. Good, there you go. I knew you were good at this one. You're looking like the front of a ship, right? This opens up anterior spine, opens the chest, anterior deltoid, helps counteract some of that daily stress and forward bending. Flex your feet even harder. Good. Is it stressful or good?
It's pretty stressful, this one.
this is a tough one for a lot of people. And you're gonna lower it down nice and easy. Anytime you do a deep back bend like that, you wanna let go of the legs and press back into a nice child's pose to ease the back. And rest here. Nobody argues about doing child's pose.
No, this is bad.
Good job. We're gonna do standing forward bend again with a little bit of a variation this time for shoulders. So the same thing we did last time when I showed you standing forward bend. Feet are in line, parallel, hips width apart. Soften the knees just to ease the back. Bring your chest and belly. You're gonna let your head hang and you're gonna bring your hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers at your low back and then try and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lengthen your arms and bring your arms up and over. Good. So let your head hang, get any tension out of your neck. This also helps me see which side you're tighter on. So you're kind of listing to your left where that's even.
Wow.
Good. And you want to stay here with your eyes open. If you close your eyes, you can lose your balance and do an ugly somersault. So you want to stay nice and open and clear here. A few deep breaths. And when coming out of this, it's really important that your arms come down to your low back first, then release the grip and roll it up nice and slow so you don't get dizzy. But we're getting open the chest, front of the shoulders,
Absolutely.
Nice standing forward bend, more hamstring work.
Desserts are a great way to top off a meal, but also an easy way to pack on extra fat and unhealthy calories. But that doesn't mean you can't indulge your sweet tooth. Make smart choices when picking desserts and remember that a little can go a long way. Order reasonably sized desserts or share one with a friend. Also look for desserts that aren't exploding with sugar. Things like fruit and low-fat ice cream will let you eat sweet without feeling guilty.
Welcome to DaVita Health Bar. DaVita means of life in Latin. Our mission at DaVita is providing health and functionality. We wanted to provide nutrition for people on the go in any setting. We want people to feel energized, revitalized. We have an amazing team that actually created our own proprietary blend of all natural ingredients to create the ideal smoothie base, which is the liquid you need to blend in fruits and vegetables and create for yourself almost like the healthiest milkshake.
Our smoothies, not only does it have a lot of fiber and also low calorie and low sugar amounts, the benefits from it is that it fills you up, so you can use it as a meal replacement. It doesn't give you that many calories.
People love smoothies because it's quick, it's easy, and it's refreshing. What we wanted to do is accommodate people and ensure that they get nutrient-dense foods, especially when they're on the go.
We like to make our shake so that the vitamins go in there and it's consumed immediately, so it has the most efficacy at that point. We put in the whole vegetable with our base, so it makes it actually taste really good. So we have one that we make with kale, with spinach, with a little bit of pineapple in our base. You mix it all up. And the benefit of that is that you get the whole nutritional value of the vegetables.
It's important to eat healthy because essentially it's the fuel for your body. If you're putting in the right things, you're going to be able to function better and take care of yourself better. It's not just about shakes, it's about functional nutrition.
We introduced a fantastic new product, which are made-to-order bars. Basically, these are bars that you can select whatever components you want to add to it, and we put it together, and within 2 minutes you have a fantastic bar that you can make at home or come into the store and pick them up. And I'll show you how we make them, and I'm all set up over here to show you exactly the process. So this is basically Rice Krispies, oats, almonds, and dried cherries. You just mix it up. Now over here we have our magic binder syrup. This is what's actually used to put all the bars together. We need 2 scoops of this. The syrup is a little cooler. We can use our hands to just really mix it in tight, nice and tight. As you do it, you can actually feel the syrup binding all the components together. The components of the syrup is agave and the brown rice syrup. So in essence, you can make it as healthy as you want. You can add protein to it. You can add our fat fighting supplement to it. So we have different functionals that you can add to it. All you have to do is put it into the freezer for 2 minutes, and you got beautiful bars all ready to go. The customer can make as many different variations as they can. So a bar is one of the examples that we have. So it's customizable to whatever the customer needs are. We also created our smoothies in a base, in a packet form, where customers can now make it at home. We're just adding ice and water to a blender. Everything is in the packet already. You have the base, you have the fruits, freeze-dried fruits, which has all the nutritional benefits of the fruits already in there. We have the meal replacement, and we have 3 functionals. We have a memory, we have an energy, and we have a fat fighting. And all 3 functionals come with all the components in there. You don't have to worry about buying anything separate. The supplements and everything is already in there.
It's the ideal snack, and it keeps you full for a while. It doesn't, especially with the fiber, it doesn't spike up your sugar. You won't be hungry in a half hour, and you actually feel good. And when you're feeling good, you're working well, you're exercising well.
One of the things that's very important generally, especially if you're into exercise and you're working out, I always say that the 2 combinations always, healthy meals and healthy food, as well as working out, is very important for a healthy lifestyle. But what's also important, what you put into your body. So all our formulations are created so that people who work out, usually they don't like to have a lot of sugar, and a lot of the products out there have too much sugar. So we formulated our product to be specifically low glycemic and low in sugar content. So maybe you get 15 to 20 grams of sugar altogether in a 16-ounce smoothie, which is not that much. And because it has such a low glycemic level and such a low sugar amount, it doesn't impact your insulin. So the body doesn't react to it negatively and doesn't produce all this over-insulin production, and it actually is beneficial for your body. One of our ideas is to get into movie theaters, because in movie theaters they really don't have many healthy options. I'm sure people will love this. It's so easy to make, so quick to make, and I'm certain it would do really well in movie theaters.
And we want this accessible to everyone. Everyone has a right to their health.
This tiny, nutrient-dense fruit packs an amazing amount of vitamin C, double the amount found in oranges, has more fiber than apples, and beats bananas as high-potassium food. The unique blend of phytonutrients, vitamins, and minerals found in kiwi fruit helps protect against heart disease, stroke, cancer, and respiratory disease. Kiwi fruit's natural blood-thinning properties work without the side effects of aspirin and support vascular health by reducing the formation of spontaneous blood clots, lowering LDL cholesterol, and reducing blood pressure. Multiple studies have shown that kiwi fruit not only reduces oxidative stress and damage to DNA, but also prompts damaged cells to repair themselves. Kiwi fruit is often prescribed as a part of a dietary regimen to battle cancer and heart disease. And in Chinese medicine, it's used to accelerate the healing of wounds and sores. How much? Aim to eat 1 to 2 kiwi fruit a day while they're in season for the best taste and nutrition. California-grown kiwi fruit are in season from October through May, and New Zealand kiwi fruit are available between April and November.
Hi, my name is Sari Safa, reporting live on the streets of New York during lunch hour. We're here to find out what's in your lunchbox. So what did you just order from that food truck?
I just got an ice cream sandwich with 2 cookies and vanilla ice cream.
And what did you have for lunch before this?
I had a Caesar salad, a bag of chips, and Diet Coke.
Why did you choose to eat that for lunch and to choose the ice cream sandwich afterwards?
I figured that the salad was healthy and that I got Diet Coke, so it didn't have calories, so I deserved to have an ice cream sandwich afterwards.
And do you ever bring lunch from home?
Rarely. I live in a dorm room, so it's kind of hard to prepare lunch before, so I always just pick it up during lunch.
All right, thank you very much. So what did you choose to eat for lunch today?
I went to Dishes and had the salad bar.
And why did you choose that?
Because I like their food.
And do you ever bring lunch from home?
No,
Why is that?
too much trouble.
If it were easier, would you bring lunch from home?
Maybe.
And what else did you have? Drinks, snacks, anything else today for lunch?
I had seltzer, and I'm having coffee.
All right, thank you very much. Enjoy your day. So what did you eat for lunch today?
I had a half a turkey sandwich and some fruit and potato chips.
Do you ever pack lunch from home?
No.
So where do you usually choose to go to lunch if you don't have a meeting?
Well, I usually work out of my home, so it's in the kitchen.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good day. So there you have it. We found out today what people are eating in the streets of New York. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Watch out. Next, we might ask you what's in your lunchbox.
Do you love ice cream but want to find a healthy, delicious alternative? Why not try some frozen yogurt? Fat and sugar-free frozen yogurt can be a delicious substitute for ice cream and a great way to beat the heat during the summer. Not only that, but frozen yogurt also pairs perfectly with a ton of healthy toppings like dried fruits, nuts, and granola. I'm here at Pedal NYC with Joe from Mint Condition Kids. So what are we going to do today, Joe?
Dylan, we're going to be working out with the TRX. TRX is a total resistance training.
Okay.
It was created by a Navy SEAL. So it's a pretty hardcore training, but you can be adjusted to do any level of fitness we want. So we're going to start off easy, and we're going to be working the core section today. So we get your hands inside there, and what you want to do is come forward a little bit with it, and just in a regular push-up position, keep your elbows up in the air, and we're going to come down, and then just push back up. Now you keep doing that. I'm going to work with you on your form. You're looking good. You got a nice alignment, and that's important. And if you want to have less resistance, you bring your feet forward, and if you feel it's too easy, you can bring your feet back a little bit. Either way you want to go with it. So that's just a warm-up, getting ourselves ready to do more core exercises. Now, we're going to turn around and we're going to do pull-ups. If we stand straight up, it's a lot easier, and you want to have your hands down, palms down, and keep your elbows up. And if you want to make it a little harder, you can walk forward with these things. And it just gives it much more difficulty. We're holding in our core, and we're working our abs and our obliques. Right. All right, fantastic. Now we're going to do some crunches, and we're going to bring our knees to our chest. Keeping your knees together, and you just keep it a nice form. And slower is better when you do things like this, so you can concentrate on form, because it's all about the form. Now with the knees together, you're just going to bring your knees to your chest. And this is really going to work the whole abdomen. And you do like that. And now there's another one, it's called the pendulum. We're gonna swing our feet over to the left and go over to the right. And this one's working our obliques. And with the combination of all 5 of those exercises, you're really gonna feel it in your core. And you're really gonna build up a core. And the core is the essential to almost every movement. Baseball, basketball, running, you have to have a strong core.
The workout was great. It's nice to be able to use your own body weight for once and still have a good, quick workout.
That's what's so good about the TRX, Dylan, is that you get to use your own body weight. And for younger athletes, you don't want to use free weights. You don't want to use heavy resistance because your bones aren't really fused yet. So these you can use in a gym. You can bring them out to the backyard. You can bring them, hang them off a tree, hang them off a fence.
TRX training is a fun and challenging workout that you can do any day of the week. So that was a great workout. I'm starving. What are we gonna make today?
Well, Dylan, after a workout, there's a moment I like to call the golden hour where the body is just crying out, feed me, feed me. It needs nourishment, it needs replenishment. The 2 things it needs most is protein and carbohydrates.
Okay.
So what we're gonna make today, we're gonna have a fun, a tuna panini. Ooh. It's a baked tuna panini, but we're gonna help it up a little bit too. We're gonna sneak in some healthier items. So what we have here is we have some chunk albacore tuna. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of green apple, which you don't normally think of having in your tuna salad, but we're going to put, about a handful, about maybe that's a half a cup. I've got 3 cans of tuna in here because we're going to make a lot.
Right.
And I also want to add a little bit of broccoli and then celery for more crunch. So that's basically your main ingredients. About a half a cup of each. You have your broccoli, your apple, and your celery. And instead of using straight mayonnaise, we're using a light canola mayonnaise. So everything here, we're trying to concern ourselves about reducing the fat and increasing the health factors of everything. So we're just going to put in here about maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Whatever your preference is.
Exactly. But instead of just all mayonnaise, what we're going to do, for added calcium, we're going to add the Greek yogurt.
Wow.
You're getting the benefits of having extra calcium and extra protein that way. And it's very simple to make. These are all things that, most guys can just come home to and finish up real quickly. You want to get this into your system within an hour of working out. Otherwise, your body just you start losing your energy level. This way, you've got great energy from leaving the gym, and we can just maintain that energy. I'm going to add actually a little more of the yogurt.
Okay.
And what I like to do too is add a little bit of lemon for a little added flavor. Try to get as many different flavors. And we just squeeze that through our hand, catching the seeds as we do it. Take these little pitas there and just lay them on that sheet pan. Now we're just going to fill these guys up. So this will make enough for a couple friends after a workout. Each one of these will probably have about 30 grams of protein, which is what you're looking for. Today we're using a shredded low-fat mozzarella, low-fat cheddar blend. And then if you want, just go ahead and put them right into the oven. The oven right now is about 350, and it's going to take about 10 minutes.
So while that's in the oven, what else can we make?
We're going to make a Mexican chicken pizza using a whole wheat pita again in this case. And we're going to start off by taking the whole wheat pita, which we've already grilled, and we're going to take any of your favorite salsas, and we're just going to spread that around. What we have here with the chicken, again, we're getting our 30 grams of protein. Yep. With the whole wheat, we're getting the slow burning carbs, about 25 grams of the carbs, which is going to give us released energy throughout our day. And then we're going to just add some fresh tomato to it.
Got some guacamole over.
And the guacamole is going to go at the end. So what we're going to do too, and again, we're going to sneak the broccoli in. Broccoli is high in fiber. Fiber is very important.
And what's inside your guacamole?
I made this more of a child-friendly guacamole without the hot pepper. I used a green pepper, of course, with the avocado, lemon, and tomato, and a nice squeeze of lemon juice is really what brings it out. And we can add a little bit of fresh cut dill.
Great.
Yeah, so this way we have our fresh herbs in there. Everyone's gonna go like, wow, this looks like we're at a restaurant. It's gonna be just that much fun. All right, Dylan, it's been 10 minutes. Let's go take a look at our tuna paninis. They should be ready, and I think they are.
So can we pop these in the oven?
Yeah, just put them on the sheet pan.
Okay.
10 minutes is this is gonna take. What we really wanna do is just melt the cheese. Everything else is cooked. We get the cheese nice and melty and bubbly. Look at that, cheese is all melted, nice and bubbly. And then we'll put them on the plate, and we'll finish them off with that great guacamole that we made.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
Not only does this taste amazing, but it's easy to make after a workout. It's great.
That's right. After a heavy workout, this is what the body's looking for right here in a healthy, delicious way.
Wow, after all those workouts, I'm pretty tired. We got to work with some amazing fitness experts and chefs to bring you workouts you could fit into your busy schedule. We also checked out the quick smoothies and snacks at DeVita. Check out these links to see how you can best fit sweets and savories into your busy work week. See you next week on Dylan's Lunchbox. Gotta run!